please say your name and the year you graduated.
My name is Quninton Salsbury. I graduated in 2014.
Okay. What made you come to Texas Southern University?
I came to Texas Southern University because I always wanted to go to a HBCU, and they had a good academic program and also for sport.
Okay. And what did you study while you were here?
I studied civil engineering technology during my 4 years of undergrad.
Would you say that that program at Texas Southern was a good program?
It was an okay program. It's just now starting up officially because they're trying to bring in the civil engineering program, which came in spring 2015. So it's a fairly good program. It need improvements though.
What do you think that they can improve?
The connections for like internships, like once you graduate, like preparing you for that, and like some teachers in the classroom settings.
Okay. Who would you identify as an important teacher, role model, or figure at Texas Southern?
His name is Daisy. He teaches soil, environmental, and it was like advisor. So, and he was a student here at Texas Southern. So I look at him as one of those figures.
And how did he help you prepare for where you are now?
Well, like I said, he was an advisor, so therefore, like, he gave us like knowledge on what's expected of people coming from minority university, like a smaller university, and comparing us to like the bigger schools and what we could do to better our chances once we get into the work field. And like, what else? That's pretty much it.
Do you think the fact that he was an alumni helped you better understand or like relate to him?
Of course, because he was in the same shoes we was in at one period of time.
Okay. So, what memories stick out the most to you while you were at Texas Southern University?
Well, I don't have no certain memory that stood out the most. It's just when I graduated, that memory stood out the most.
Okay. What year did you start your career at Texas Southern University?
2010.
Okay, so what do you think was the most significant moment in U.S. history that you recall experiencing while at Texas Southern?
Well, when I started was in the years that Obama was elected to office, so around that time, so I could see the changes that while he was in office that he made, and since he's about to leave office, I could see, the changes as well.
So you were there when he was reelected in 2012. Do you remember anything that was going on campus when he was reelected or right before the voting terms? Was there anything like special or a celebration?
Not a celebration, it's just they was encouraging people to go vote. But nothing special happened on campus.
Okay. How would you describe campus back in 2010 to campus in 2016?
It changed a lot, but I could tell that it's more about school than because then it was like a lot of events going on campus, like a lot, and now it's like more for I could tell that it's strictly more about education now.
So back in 2010, like, what would you say just the main focus was? Why wasn't it about education?
But I didn't say it wasn't about education, but I could tell that the president made changes to help, like the building of the new technology building. Because when I first got here in 2010, like the program was in trailers beside the Bell building, and 2013 or somewhere right there, they got the new building, and it helps with the learning environment.
Okay. Do you think that historically black colleges and universities are important?
Yeah.
How so?
Just for your culture, seeing where your people came from and being around y'all. Not necessarily, even it's diverse a little bit, but it's different from going to a PWI.
Why is it different from going to a PWI? Like, why would you choose to go to an HBCU over going to a PWI? Say, like, a PWI gave you a scholarship for the same amount as Texas Southern would have gave you a scholarship for. What would you have chosen? Say like Duke or some school like that, a D1 school.
That's kind of a hard question right there.
Who would you have chosen?
Well, honestly, for culture-wise, I chose the black institution, but for like networking-wise, I would have picked a PWI.
Why you say for networking? Do you think there's not a lot of networking opportunities that come out of
Yeah, it is, but it's not as strong as a PWI. Like a lot of times once people graduate, they don't give back to their school, and the reasons being I don't know. And you can see the difference in those schools and our schools.
Exactly. So there's an argument saying that if athletes, say like Cam Newton, would have went to historically black colleges and put money into those schools instead of putting money in the white schools, black colleges would have more and would probably be on a level playing field as white schools. Do you agree?
In a way, but not the same, because it's all about how you treat your students and your athletes. So therefore, you treat them, give them a good experience, and make it worth their while, then of course they're going to give back. But if they feel like they just being used, then once they leave, they're not going to want to give back.
So how do you feel?
It had its spurts, but I'm going to give back because I'm a proud alumni. I started.
All right. Thank you.